when it comes to Beyonce doing the writing and producing, when it comes to me and Michelle delivering vocally, we put our heart and our soul into it.
Farrah Franklin, an aspiring actress and singer, and Michelle Williams, formerly a backing singer with US R&B star Monica, were hastily brought into the group and were immediately introduced to the punishing schedule of 12 hours rehearsal 7 days a week. Neither girl was from Houston originally, a break with tradition for Destiny's Child. Farrah came from Los Angeles and was 18 when she joined the group in March 2000. Michelle's hometown was Rockford, Illinois. When she heard Destiny calling, she was 19. Almost immediately, the new Destiny's Child lineup were ready for their first engagements, including appearances from the new members on the video for Say My Name. With The Writings on the Wall selling so well, Columbia Records were obviously keen to keep up their campaign to convince the group's following that the split had been an unfortunate but uncharacteristic blip in the programme. The changeover seemed to have gone remarkably smoothly, with the fans wholeheartedly welcoming the two new recruits to their new unit, and with Farrah claiming in an interview, perhaps unwisely, that one fan had actually written to her saying, "You're my favourite already." Beyoncé and Kelly had by now enough experience to know what it took to stay at the top. They were seasoned professionals. Michelle recalls that she found the initial regime imposed by the Knowles family hard at first, though they welcomed her into their home as one of their own. Perhaps her previous experience had given her more stamina than Farrah, or perhaps Farrah herself had simply underestimated the amount of work she would have to put in. Although Bills, Bills, Bills had been nominated for 2 Grammys for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocal and Best R&B Song, Destiny's Child were eclipsed by TLC in both categories. That summer, however, the group enjoyed greater and greater success with further singles from their second album, Bugaboo, Say My Name and Jumpin' Jumpin', consolidating the album's already considerable sales. But then, 5 months after she had joined Destiny's Child, Farrah suddenly announced that she was leaving, citing exhaustion and dehydration as her reasons for this dramatic move. It seems that the pace had been too much after all, and for the second time that year, Beyoncé, Kelly, and now Michelle as well, had a tough decision to make. Should they find a new member, or make a go of it as a trio? Presumably, the thought of choosing yet another person to take her place within the group after the inevitable rounds of auditions seemed either too daunting or inappropriate. There was no reason why Destiny's Child had to be a quartet. It was simply a case of writing and arranging for 3 voices rather than 4, and with Michelle proving to be so valuable a member, accepted readily by the fans, as well as by Beyoncé and Kelly, perhaps the simplest thing to do was to continue as they were. If Beyoncé, Kelly, Matthew and Tina still harboured any doubts about the future of their unique, family-driven unit, they need not have worried. As the first year of the new millennium drew to a close, the new, stripped-down 3-woman Destiny's Child army was regrouping. World, watch out!